What up, y'all? I went thrifting last week, and this is what I got to resell online. As always, I'm going to get right into it. Make these short and sweet, as short and sweet as I can. I'm going to show you what's selling on eBay right now. Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari. We'll start off with something that I really don't know the resale value of, but it is a handmade quilt. It has an American flag and all the American stars and all these different patchwork pieces. It was only $10, no maker's mark on there, but I couldn't pass it up for 10 bucks. I thought it was really cool. That has nothing to do with clothing, and neither do a couple of these other items, but I just couldn't pass it up. First hard good item that I got is a Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man CD player. Yes, people still listen to CD players. It was just sitting by itself at the thrift store like this for $10. And I found a cord that was $2, plugged it in, went and got a CD, saw if it worked. It did work. Looked it up on eBay, Google Lens this. There's only one sold, none listed for 60 bucks on eBay. I paid 10. Again, as I always say, you got to know a little bit about everything, be able to look around the thrift store, garage sale, estate sale, wherever you go. If you're down for it, pick up some of these hard goods. This thing works, like I said, 10 into probably 60 bucks for that guy. Got a couple of ties. You know, I love buying ties. They're so easy to list. 3 pictures, 2 or 3 pictures are usually all I take. This one's a Brooks Brothers tie. I pick them up for $1.99. Brooks Brothers are my main bread and butter tie. Love picking them up. They sell for like $15 to $25 depending on the stripes. That one's like in between. That's like an $18 tie right there. And then I'm going to butcher it, and you guys in the comments are going to say I butcher it, but Zegna tie, you guys know what to look for. There is the name right there, Zegna tie. This again was $2. Found this tie. That will sell for around $25. I do those in the little light box that I have. I talk about that in my live all the time, those little light box. And then I got this backpack. It's a I think they're Herschel, right? Herschel backpack. Right there, pretty cool. It was actually it was $3.99. The tag fell off, and the lady came up and she priced it $4.99. I didn't argue. I was like, that's fine. Herschel backpack camo. These are really good bags. The leather straps are really good. All the tags inside are good. This guy, I don't know what it will sell for like exactly, but I know it will sell for around $30, $35. And these are really easy to ship as well. Super, and put clothes, backpacks. Just stuff some clothes in them to take a picture. Make sure it's full and filled out when you take your photo to make it look really good. This week, I got shoes. I'm also going to tell you now, I'm kind of curate these hauls a little bit for you. And I decided to not go over a bunch of old brands that I've talked about in previous videos. So if you want to see like all the brands I pick up and all the items, go watch more of my thrift haul lives or watch my thrift haul videos and watch my lives. But I kind of curated and a lot of these are like newer-ish type things to you that I pick up. But here are some shoes. I haven't picked up shoes in a minute. I love shoes. I always look at them, but I just haven't found any. These are Wolf and Shepherd shoes. I'll show you here, right here on the bottom is the name of the brand, Wolf and Shepherd. These were $9.99. You see the 9 right there, $9.99. Really good condition. Wolf and Shepherd used to sell better. They're kind of one of those, like, they came in style. Everyone was getting them. They still sell well. These will sell for around 40 bucks, $10. And I got another pair for $9 as well. These are like a khaki, as you can see, another $40. So like 20 into 80, really good on those shoes. These Echo always sell really well for me. Now, you can find them in like a mid size, a mid like hiking boot, or this low cut. Those are what I have found. And they say Gore-Tex on the side of them. They're leather. They say Gore-Tex. I always check out the bottoms to make sure not completely worn. These are in good shape. $12.99. These sell anywhere from like $35 to $65 for me, depending on the size. And if they're mid height or low height, and then the condition. I will lather these up with some of my leather cleaner, make them look real nice. Here are some Peter Millar shoes. I actually looked these ones up because not all Peter Millar shoes do great. So make sure you do your comps in the store, due diligence. These were $12. Leather loafers, or suede, I guess I should say. Brown loafers, 10.5, good size. These were $12.99. Probably flip these for around $35 or $40. Quick, easy sale. And I got some Hokas. I can't believe our thrift stores have been pricing Hokas and on the cloud. Super crazy high. These were $14.99. I think that's fair from the thrift store side and from my side, especially in like decent condition. Usually they're all tore up and priced at 30. 14 bucks for these. I think that's a fair price for me in the thrift store. These should sell for around $35, $40. Uggs are popular. Found these Uggs. Now, if you see Ugg Australia, usually, correct me if I'm wrong, they're usually worth a little bit more if they're Ugg Australia. These are just regular Uggs, but like, look, nubs on nubs. You see the traction on top of the traction. $12 for these. Just really good condition Uggs. Quick, easy seller, but I need to list them now. If I don't list them now, they ain't going to sell until next fall or winter. That's just how it goes. I know some of y'all are going to be like, yes, they will. Stuff sells, da-da-da. But I can tell you for doing this for years, a good chance if I don't sell they're going to sit in storage until next year, even though I'll have them listed. Now, these are some 360s, I think you call these, Nike, Flyknit, Max, Air Max, whatever. But they have the bubbles all the way around. Always make sure you check your bubbles, make sure they're not popped. Good traction on the bottom of these. The colorway's all right. They were $10. I didn't even look up the comps. You can always look up comps on Nike. It's got the 7 digits on the inside tongue with a dash followed by 3 digits. Sometimes it's on the side. You can always look those up online. The 3 digits after the dash is the color combination. So sometimes you can just look up the first 6 and you'll get the exact model and you can just go from there if you're in a hurry. Cole Haans, these Flyknit Cole Haans, they always sell well for me, like $39. These were $12. Sell these, I'll list them for anywhere $35 to $39 and they'll sell really quick. These are black. I'm not gonna have to clean these. Just a really easy shoe flip. I really don't like cleaning shoes. So if they are like a $10 and a $30 flip, I'm leaving them if they're super dirty. And then moccasins are in, and these are driving loafers. I mean, loafers are in. These are penny loafer driving loafers. They are, I think, Cole Haan. They are Cole Haan. They were $9, but they're in good condition. When you see the backs and they have, the tread goes all the way up the heel, those are driving loafers. They're better to pick up. Usually they're worth a little bit more money. Over here, where you can't see, I have a lot of women's clothing that I'm not going to show you because it's going to go in my whatnot, but it's like Mother. I picked up like Mother and all sorts of stuff, North Face and all that sort of thing. Let's get to the goodies. And thanks for joining, everybody. As always, Positive Polly over here. Got a kids Polo Ralph Lauren down jacket for $7.99. It's down. It has your little Polo Ralph Lauren pony right there. $7.99. As we all know, Polo Ralph Lauren is hitting right now. So that's a good little pickup right there. This, I think a lot of people would have passed on this. Well, I did find it on the rack. It wasn't on a new cart. It's Callaway. I think a lot of people pass up on Callaway, but certain Callaway can be a great seller for me. This is a 5XL, good size. The Callaway is not rubbed off, so this is in pretty good condition, like excellent condition on eBay. 5XL blue, just a good piece. For $5.99, this should sell for around $22 to $25. Again, I don't pick up all Callaway, but there's a lot of Callaway that I do pick up if the price point is right. Again, the right price is when you make your money. When you pick up the item for the right price, that's what I'm trying to say. That's when you make your money, not on the other side. So you pick up the item for the right price, then you price it right on the other side. That's when you're going to make your money. Johnny O. This is a down puffer, man. I was lucky to get this thing when they pulled this out. Down puffer Johnny O. Never found down Johnny O before. Again, Johnny O is a golf brand. A lot of you know that. And they're thicker brands like this, just like Peter Millar, the retail is really high. The resale is not really that great compared to like a Polo or something by the brand. $9 for this. I didn't even look up comps. Down puffer by a good brand. Picking it up for $10. Just make sure it's doesn't have any injuries to it. No flaws or whatever, you know. Zegna. So this is Zegna again. I did a little short with these. It makes so many people mad, but it's fun. Like, I just found a $1,000 jacket. Yeah, this is probably $1,000 brand new. Obviously, I know it's not going to sell for that. It's going to sell for like $100 probably. But look for this right here. It's the second one I found in like a month. ZS. That's Zegna. Zegna Sport usually. And yeah, this was how much? $9.99, I think. Yeah, $9.99, probably $100. It was 1,000 new. And I know it doesn't sell for that, but it gets people going in the comments. Love picking these up, everybody. Number one, we'll talk about quarter zips. Quarter zips are in right now. It's kind of trending. They've always kind of been in, but Peyton Manning, the GOAT, wears them, so they're definitely in. This is an Orvis wool quarter zip. I always pick these up. Sometimes they're in vest. Orvis wool quarter zip. They cannot have any holes. Check for flaws, check for holes. $5 into $30 on that. Lauren Ralph Lauren. I talk about this often. I don't pick up Lauren Ralph Lauren all the time, and you see my previous videos. This is a size 38 short, which is it's still a really good size for blazers. I feel like smaller sizes sell well for me. But Lauren Ralph Lauren blazer with the leather buttons and it's corduroy. So why did I pick it up? 3 reasons. Number 1, corduroy. Number 2, leather buttons. Number 3, this is still in the back. It's still tagged, which means it's still stitched. That's the first thing people do when they buy it and wear it. They'll unstitch that or untag that. So I'm going to list this as new without tags, new condition without tags. Be on the lookout, guys. Bolo, pay attention. You're watching this on TV, get your head up and watch. If you are watching this on your phone, hit the like button. Thanks, everybody. This right here. See that little guy right there? I knew right away that was special. This was $3.99 Peter Millar wool, already, probably a pickup. But that right there, I knew was a Scotty Cameron logo. And you can see on the back, Scotty Cameron. Really collectible, really good sell-through rate and selling price. I don't know the comps on that. I know for $3.99, my guess will sell for around $50. Wanted to bring this up. I didn't put this to the side because I wanted to bring this brand up. Dunning. I usually don't buy polos in this brand, but pants in good condition and shorts. It's a golf brand. I've been picking them up. Again, kind of a bread and butter, $20 sale for $5. That's just where we're at for most of my items. You're going to see in here, I do have some good items, but a lot of bread and butter, a lot of Polo Ralph Lauren I'm not even showing you. Brooks Brothers blazer. Quite a few blazers in here, so shoes and blazers type of a week. Blazer right here, Brooks Brothers Explorer blazer. So it has a little bit of polyester. This is like a traveler's blazer, $7.99. These sell for right around $40 to $50 for me. I'm always picking those up, and look out for them in the pants too. All right, look out for them in the pants. Along with the Brooks Brothers Performance Cool Max. I don't see these very often. I'm sure you'll be like, I've never seen that. Yeah, I don't buy this. Is like the third one I've ever found. It doesn't bring a ton of extra money, but it's all for like $22. Just make sure with the white you don't have pit stains, neck stains, tum-tum stains, anything like that. $5 for that. Again, I'll sell it for like $23, $25. This. Okay. How do I know what's in style? Because I pay attention. Okay. Double-breasted. I get that question a lot. How do I know what's in style? I pay attention. Go to ralphlauren.com. What are the blazers looking like right now? A lot of them are double-breasted. Did you watch the draft, NBA draft or NFL draft? What are they wearing? Double-breasted. So double-breasted is back in about 5 or 6 years ago. Couldn't sell it. Double-breasted blazer with the metal buttons. Christian Dior. Good little blazer here. $7.99. I did not look up the comps on this. And I know you guys are going to be like, well, how much does it sell for? I just know double-breasted metal buttons. Christian Dior for $7.99. You pick it up. That's just where I'm at. My business, my reselling journey. I'm guessing that will sell for like $50 to $80, somewhere in there. That's where I'll price it at. Peter Millar quarter zip. I pick all of these quarter zips up, even with a logo on it. This one has a logo on it. These still sell for around $30 with the logo, $40 without. That was $5. Another quarter zip, Polo Ralph Lauren. I've been picking these up. The ones with the screen print, I picked these up and they said, oh my gosh, I paid up for this one. Ooh, my bad. $9.99. I paid up for this one. This will sell for around $21. I'm not going to lose money, but I wouldn't have picked that up for $9.99. $5 I would have. Good color though. It's definitely in. What size is it? Extra large? Yeah, definitely in right now. Really good color. I'll make money on it. I just probably wouldn't have paid $9.99. I haven't found this brand all year, I don't think. Maybe I have. I don't know. I'll have to look at my records. CC Filson pants. My gosh, you can just feel the quality. These are just so thick and nice, just great quality. CC Filson out on the racks, not even on a new cart. $7.99. I'll pay $17.99 for y'all. But I paid $7.99. So there we go. $9.99 for the quarter zip, $7.99 for that. We'll even out. I just sold one of these. I sold 2 of these, navy blue, but I did sell one that was like an XLT. It might have been a 3, it might have been a 4 like this. Polo Ralph Lauren screen print, full zip polo. Paid $10 for this, and I was fine with that. Sell these for around in the 30s usually for those. Found this at a different thrift store for $8.99. Beretta. You guys should know the brand. If you don't, look it up online. It's a Pew Pew brand. But Beretta classic fit jeans, new with tags. Not going to pass those up, especially around Christmas time, new with tags. $8, not going to pass them up. Found a few of these, but I'm only going to show you one. That's all you need to see. Outdoor Voices. Outdoor Voices, good brand to pick up, men's and women's. This was $5. Kind of sad it wasn't $2.99 because of our t-shirts are usually $2.99. And hello, Goodwill, this is a t-shirt, but it's okay. $4.99. That will sell for $20 like within a week, easy. And same thrift store, but I'm guessing it's the same donor. They donated a whole bunch of cool pants. So there's your logo right there. Obviously, I'm picking up cool. Again, love it when they have the name on the inside because it's easy to look up comps on those. Here's something new. I don't find these very often. J. Crew flannel lined pants. Sometimes you find them in jeans, but a lot of times when I do find them, I don't want to say a lot of times, but when I do find them, they're usually in khakis. So here's your buffalo plaid pattern. Really good pattern to have. People flip the cuff down here, put them over their shoes. It's a good little pattern, you know, layering and all that stuff. $4.99 for these. These are great J. Crew pants. Flannel lines sell great this time of year. Those will sell for around $32. I've sold so many. I mean, these don't stay in my store longer than a week the way I price them. And you come to my lives, you'll see how much I price them for. $7.99, I paid up a little bit for this, but Public Rec is the brand. You have your P right there. You don't see the name anywhere on the waistband. It's going to be on a little tab right there. Public Rec, the name. These sell for around $30, and I cross-list those onto all the platforms. Duke. All right, it's the season for college basketball. $5 for this. Really good condition, like unwashed Duke Nike, just a crew neck, only $5. This will probably only sell for like $20 or something like that. But again, the big blue schools, the 4 of them, Duke, Kansas, North Carolina, and Kentucky. You find anything in their, like whatever sponsor school, Nike for Duke. I think Jordan for North Carolina, Adidas for Kansas, Nike for Kentucky. Not the other like ones you find at Walmart. They sell well. So pick them up. This might have been my favorite find of the week. Definitely might have been my favorite find of the week. LL Bean, vintage, made in the USA, wool, pure wool, it says pure wool, for $9.99 bomber jacket. So, and it even has the lining being a flannel lining. Made in the USA, bomber jacket. I didn't look up comps. Anything vintage LL Bean jacket for $10. I'm picking it up, obviously. Same thrift store, Peter Millar jacket. Really good. This is like a rain repellent, wind repellent jacket. It looks like a 2X. It's a large. $5.99. That will sell for really good money. Looks unworn. Really good condition. Even has the creases in it. I bet that's unworn. Yeah, good pockets. $50 on that. Brand I've never picked up before. Even Tide. I'm sure this is like a Ross or a, I don't know, maybe a Burlington or TJ Maxx brand. Here's the tags on it. Doesn't have the price, but new with tags for $5. I looked up comps. I think I would get about 22 to 25 out of those. Again, new with tags, really easy selling. Under Armour match play pants. As long as they have that stretchy waistband like that, I've talked about that many a times. I pick them up. These were $5. Those sell for $19.99 for me, not $23.99. Those were sitting for a long time for me at $23.99, and I just couldn't do it anymore because they weren't selling. So I had to drop the price, and now they're selling. So make sure you keep up with the market, everybody. LL Bean flannel line jeans. Again, been selling these like crazy, and this is a good size, I think. Yeah, 35 by 28, not bad. Usually you find these in like 42 by 30. So this is a good little size. Again, flannel line, $7.99. That will sell for around $30. You Flannel line jeans are like one of the hottest selling things for me in the winter and fall, along with corduroy, which I put a whole bunch of corduroy pants to the sides because I always talk about corduroy pants. Blazers. Let's talk more about blazers, right? So talked about the Explorer version of the Brooks Brothers. This is an LL Bean blazer. LL Bean, and it's wool, and it's a big size. It's like a 50 or 52. So really big size. A check pattern, almost look like what do we call it? Houndstooth, but it's not. It's a check pattern. $8. That will sell for in the 30s. Bring your eyes close. Look at this brand. I'll let you pronounce it. There you go. Good brand to be on the lookout for. Suits, pants, shirts, and ties. It's like a Canali, but better. Like a Canali, but better. That will sell for around $30. How much did I pay? $5.98 for that. $5.98. I almost didn't pick this up because it's Nordstrom, but really good pat. I like the blue, and it does have Loro Piana fabric. See, it says pure or silk air. That's just their mixture of this fabric. Silk air. It's got silk and wool. Nordstrom signature, and I didn't pay a lot for it. $9.99. I mean, if those sell for if those are listed for like $80 or $90, I'm going to price that at $50 or $60 and get it sold because I don't like sitting on blazers a long time. $10 for that, getting it out the door. Southern Tide. I don't pick up these pants unless they're the stretchy kind. I just sold a pair of Vineyard Vines, stretchy like these on the go. I just shipped them this morning. If you didn't watch my live, I shipped those this morning. $5. Guessing those will go for around $22. Southern Tide. Don't pick up all Southern Tide. Do your research out there, peeps. Another blazer. This one is, good one. Bluffworks. I've never found a Bluffworks blazers. I've only found them in pants. Look at this. Write it down. Take a mental note. Take a screenshot. Bluffworks is a brand to be on the lookout for. I don't find it very often. I've only found it in pants. I think this will sell for around $80. That was $8. Pair of Zegna corduroy pants. I did pick these out of the corduroy because I just sold a pair, and they don't sell for as much as you think. I think most people will be like, oh, Zegna, corduroy pants are going to sell for 100 of those. No, they sell for like 30 to 40 bucks, which is fine. $5 on these. I'll do that. No problem. And then a pair of Izod new with tag. I wanted to show you these because, again, I just sold over the week. Actually, I just sold now on my phone. A pair of Hager new with tag pants. Hager, I know. And these are Izod. If I'm paying $5.99, I'm picking these up, selling them for $20, $22 all day long. And again, I just listed those this weekend, those Hager. They sold quick, so I'm picking them up. Do you like this pace? Let me know in the comments if you like this pace. You guys know I'm like real good. And I know a lot of people are like, slow down. But I feel like you can get the most info by me going through these pretty quickly. And there's a lot of content creators out there that make these type of videos. But I got the best amount. No, I'm just kidding. Peter Millar. This is a Peter Millar long sleeve. Put this in there because it's a long sleeve polo. You don't see these very often, and they sell for me for about $25, $27. So I pick these up when I see them, the long sleeve polos. I'm guessing a lot of people just leave them behind because I don't know why I'd find that on a rack. I think most people would pick that up. But I pick those up, obviously, and they do well for me. Peter Millar large, just like that other jacket I found. Brown Bear. Name that book. I think it's called Brown Bear, actually. $5.99 for this Peter Millar full zip, like stretchy, almost like a Viore hoodie. That will sell. I don't know. I've never found that. My guess is probably like $32, $33. Another blazer for you guys. This one's a Zegna. No, I do not pick up all Zegna blazers. This one's a little bit nicer. It's called multi-season. So multi-season, just like that Brooks Brothers Explorer blazer, people are in that Bluffworks blazer. They're kind of into that commuter blazer look. So or feel. They're a little bit silky. They're a little bit stretchy. And I'm guessing multi-season. So like you obviously could wear it in any season. Duh. Pull a Ralph Lauren hoodie. 2XL Performance. 2XL Performance. I don't know why it's a performance because it's fleece lined. $7.99. That's a $30 bill. 10 and a $20 bill equal 30, Banana Republic. I just sold one of these. This says camp on it. Doesn't matter. This is a vintage Banana Republic work shirt. which means it has the 2 pockets up front. So you want to say work shirt when you have those pockets up front. I'm surprised it doesn't have the epaulets on the top, but it doesn't. $5. This will sell for around $27. Banana Republic, the vintage is making a comeback. Even the company is going back to its roots. Look up the history of Banana Republic. It was definitely like a safari, outdoor, Orvis type of brand, just like Abercrombie was too. Go back and look at Abercrombie from like the 60s and stuff. Kind of like an LL Bean type of deal. Blazer, Peter Millar. Someone the other day in the search reselling community on Facebook, join it, it's free, was asking about Peter Millar. They're like, I don't have the measurements. I can't find them anywhere. Let me show you where you're going to find the size. The size is very hard. I'm going to show you. Here's the pocket. Their size is on the side, on the inside side of the pocket, way in there. You're going to see the size tag. And look, it's like sewn in weird too. Size 54T. So that's a really good size. That's American size 54T. 55 tall. That's going to sell for $50. $50 for that blazer. Let's go. Nike. I haven't talked about polos very often, but I'm picking these up right now like crazy if I can find them. For $5, Nike polos with the screen print on them. That's a newer Nike. You can see how it also has a pattern to it. $5, it even has a Nike hit on the back. You really don't see that very often. That will sell for around $20 come spring and summer. So I'm grabbing as much of those as I can right now, along with the Lululemon. You see these marble out quite a bit. I wear a Lululemon. Obviously, you guys know that all the time. There's your Lulu hit. Always on these metal vent text shirts. You can look on the right here. You're going to see the size, extra large. Those sell for around $18 to $20. Again, new with tags, Abercrombie & Fitch, vintage stretch, size 30 by 32. Black washed as well. These were $8.99. I don't think I've ever bought a pair of jeans around here for $8.99, but those will sell well. Those will sell well. Quarter zip, again, Polo Ralph Lauren. This one better not be $9.99. It's not. It's $5. $5 for this quarter zip, size medium. Good little shirt right there. Quarter zip. Good job right there. And then another quarter zip. This is a really nice red fleece Brooks Brothers. So Brooks Brothers, red fleece. Size small, I know that will detract a lot of people, but this is a cable knit, 100% wool. Might even have some cashmere. It feels good. It is 75 wool, 25 polyester. $5. That will sell for probably around $32. Figs, the Lululemon of scrubs. This is a good pair. Black, good size, medium tall. And they have the joggers on the bottom. Joggers do great with figs. Black, no goo on there or anything nasty. I don't pick those up coming from like hospital and medical field. $5 on that. Those will sell for around $20. And this will sell for around $22. Threadbone, quarter zip. Again, you can see the theme here, kind of quarter zip. This is a different style. Obviously, you're not going to wear this casually. But quarter zip, Under Armour, I picked these up. $18.99. That's what I sell those for. Ralph Lauren, Levi's. These are made in the USA. No, they're not. But these are 517. 517 are the boot cut Levi's. The other day I talked about, I sold a pair of 517s for $80. But they were made in the USA. They had the orange tab and they were 517s. Those three things combined made them sell for $80. Let's talk about it. These are 517s, which are good. And they have the black wash, which are good. So those are two of the three. The most important thing is that they're made in the USA with the orange tab, but they have two of the three. These will sell for about $30, 27, $30, something like that. BKE, one of my favorite brands of jeans, talk about these all the time. That's a newer tab, so be on the lookout for that newer tab right there. $7.99, those sell for $27 all day long for me. Zegna shirts, again, not home runs, but good bread and butter. Like $24.99 shirts, Zegna. These have French cuffs. So if you see them without the buttons right here, those are called French cuffs, ladies. It's where you put your cufflinks in there. Look really nice for weddings and tuxedos and all that sort of stuff. I got a few of those. I'm just not showing you all of them. Dixon Flannel Company. I was going to say, usually find these in flannels. Well, guess what? This one's not. It's a Hawaiian shirt. So Dixon, Hawaiian shirt, stay gold. You can always look up the model and you'll find it. It's a size 5X. I didn't look up the comps just because Dixon's usually good. 5X, good size, $4.99. I mean, I feel like I'll lose if I sell that at 18. My guess it sells in the high 20s. I thought this was a really cool pattern and kind of this Bugle Boy, like surf kind of stuff is coming in. Look at that pattern. Definitely like Southwest, but also beachy kind of. Really like it. Like, I guess not beachy, more like Pacific style. $5. I don't know what that will sell for. I bought it based on the style and it's vintage. That will probably cross the side on Depop and sell over on Depop. Peter Millar, again, just a polo shirt. I want to make sure you guys know I'm still picking these up. This one has a little thing through it. Doesn't matter. Even with that right there, these sell for around $22 with just a whatever logo on the top. I do fine with those. Cricket polo shirt, long sleeve. These are the common. These are the ones everyone knows about. I already sold. If you guys remember, in a couple back, I had a Cricket that was like a rugby shirt. I already sold that. This is like a long sleeve rugby shirt. It was stripes. This one's not. You have your classic pocket right here. I think these are designed in Austin, Texas, so American company, probably not made here, but $5. That will sell for $27 or $30. Ted Baker. If I find Ted Baker in unique items, if you watch the last thrift haul, 2 thrift hauls ago, I found quite a bit of Ted Baker. Unique items like this is a full zip jacket with the ribbed for your pleasure. And it was $5.99. That will sell for around $27. Again, I don't buy all Ted Baker. High retail, not the best resale, but if it's a unique piece like that, I'm picking it up for $5. Carhartt, I need to figure out if this is a women's or a men's. It kind of looks like a women's. Easy to look up. I'll just look up the model code right there, find out. But it was $4.99, and it's got that like pile with the kangaroo pocket, medium. I'm gonna pick that up, Carhartt. I was just at Lowe's yesterday getting a garbage disposal that I just installed, and their flannels at Lowe's are $50 for Carhartt flannels. So I actually just sold one again, a Carhartt flannel. So Carhartt's still really expensive. So just be on the lookout. Be careful how much you're spending on it, but it's still really expensive. This is a brand that you want to be on the lookout for. I rarely find it. This might be the 4th time ever in 10 years that I've found this brand. Willis and Geiger. Willis and Geiger, they don't make it anymore. Really good brand. $4.99 is what I paid for it. And I don't need to look up comps. But this shirt's probably going to be like a $45 shirt. $40 shirt. Willis and Geiger, great. A lot of times you're going to find them in really nice, high quality, thick outdoor gear. Really great brand to be on the lookout for. Pants too. The pants are sneaky though, because a lot of times the tags are on the inside like Bill's khakis are. So be on the lookout for those. I picked these up and I want to show them to you for a reason, because they're Tommy Bahama. You see a little hit right there. The Tommy Bahama, just like the Vineyard Vines, just like the Southern Tide, these performance pants do better. And I can tell right now that they're actually, which kind of sucks, but it's real time. We'll see what happens. They are hemmed. So you see how it just has the fishtail right there, the marlin tail or whatever. You can see these have been hemmed together. So what I'll do is just take a waist measurement and NC measurement, and I'll put them in there like that. So that's something to be on the lookout for. Make sure you take your measurements. These say 35, 32. They're probably like a 33, 30, 32 or 1. I don't know the inseam. These will do great. So these pleated, these are houndstooth pants, wool, 100% wool, pleated houndstooth. Right now, they're like gents, really popular, Polo Ralph Lauren aesthetic. They look really good. And these are Burberry. I paid $5 for these. If these were Polo Ralph Lauren, I'd probably ask $59.99. So I'll look and see how much those will be. Probably not far off from that. Just like that Under Armour quarter zip, I'm picking up these Nike quarter zips that are the running. And again, you can find the exact model, just like on the shoes, by looking on the inside in the tag. It's got the 6 digits dashed by 3 digits. That will sell for $18.99 as well. And then a Lululemon piece. These were on the racks. I'm surprised people didn't pick them up, but maybe it's because the Lululemon like blended in. I don't even know where it's at. Lululemon. Yeah. Oh, there you go. It's blended in. Lululemon joggers. Make sure you put joggers on there whenever the bottom have the cuffs. Joggers, $5 on those. Probably $22. Same look, different location maybe. Polo Ralph Lauren. Now this one does not have the size tag. Usually I would not pick that up, but it's huge. My guess, it's a 4X, 5X, or 6XB. And this P being embroidered on there kind of reminds me of like the Dodgers, even though it's a P, but it's the same look, same font. This is a good piece. For $5, I picked it up. I'm going to put probably 4XL, 5XL, 6XL, all that in the title. And then, of course, I'll do my measurements. This is a Cooperstown collection because I think Tampa Bay are called the Rays now, maybe? Or the Lightning. That's the hockey team. I think they're the Rays. Devil Rays might be their old name. I don't know. Tampa Bay. Anyways, I Google lens this shirt, and it does well on eBay. $5.99 this jersey. This is a baseball jersey, by the way. $5.99 on that. That needs to be listed. Baseball season comes around. It just ended. PRPS. This is a brand you see at Nordstrom's and Nordstrom's Rack. I'll show you right here. You're going to see this guy right here. There's like a little angel on a crutch or something. You see that in jeans. This is a good pair of jean brand. Good jean brand. Obviously, this is a hoodie. I've never found a hoodie. You can tell the quality. Like, look at those. I mean, it's just, they're not like cheap. And it's just heavy. Bought it for $5. $20, $30, $32, something like that on it. I always pick up college jerseys, especially no names on the back, because they're always going to be popular. I mean, always new kids going to college, always fans, especially big schools in the ACC. This is in the ACC, Florida State. I know it's the end of football season. Fine with me. I'll pick it up, list it next fall. But good thing to be picking up. Nike team football jerseys from big colleges. I am going to show you a couple women's pieces I picked up because these were fun. So here is a linen Ralph Lauren, like really cool pattern. And then another one, really cool Ralph Lauren pattern, linen. Both of them are linen. $5 a piece on those. I'll put those in the whatnot. Lacoste. I don't pick up a lot of these, just regular polo shirts, but obviously this one's unique with those. I mean, shoot. A lot of times Lacoste fits, you guys don't care, but it fits shorter. It fits like a guy who's 5'10". I'm 6'2", so I have to, they kind of ride up on me. But $5, I was going to say I'd keep this. $5 for this. This will sell for around $20, $22. And then Polo Ralph Lauren work shirt. See how it has the two pockets? There's no hit. I think a lot of people see the button-up shirts, Polo Ralph Lauren, and if they don't have a horse on them, they're not getting them. I understand. I get that. This is a GI shirt. The GI shirts always sell for me. You'll find them in all sorts of colors, sometimes different materials. $5 for this. A good size, large, oversized Polo Ralph Lauren. Picking that up. Got a lot of stuff, didn't I? There's a lot of stuff here. North Face men's, just a quarter zip again, or half zip, $5.99. Fleece, going to list that right away. Good pickup. Orvis right here. Now this is, we got to pay attention to this. Orvis they sell at Costco. A lot of you know by now. We talk about it all the time, and other creators talk about it. Orvis they sell at Costco, but a lot of Orvis, still great. See how this has the leather in the back, the leather or polyester leather look, and really heavy flannel. When I see the flannels, I always look down here on the inner side, and if it says the perfect flannel, I know that's from the Orvis store, and these are definitely more expensive. So this guy will sell for around $24. Really good condition. It's a bigger size, it feels like. It's a large. Gosh, all these, I wear a large. This thing is like a 2XL looking. But yeah, good shirt. The perfect flannel. Look on that inside spot. That's one of those little takeaways. And here's a brand called Tap Out. Tap Out, if you are like, remember maybe in the early 2000s, Y2K, Tap Out, like a, I don't know if it's a boxing or MMA or whatever it is. These big Tap Out hit things, they do really well. So this was probably $5.99 being a full zip. Yeah, $5.99. My guess this will sell for like $30 or $40, probably over on Depop. But yeah, be on the lookout for big print Tap Out shirts. And that's it. I'm tapping out. That's everything I got. Hopefully you learned a thing or two, as always. And hopefully you come back for the next one. I'll see you in my live. If you have any questions, hit them in the comments below or catch me in a live, which means you're going to hit that notification bell so you can catch me live. Peace, everybody.